So I have this recurring theme. It's almost this voice inside my head that I've had for probably the past year or so. And I don't want to get fatalistic about it or anything, but it's this idea that says you're running out of time. And it's this kind of almost voice that I'm speaking to myself like, yo, dude, you're out of time, man. You got to do this, you got to do that. And I think a lot of it has to do with the career as well, because I'm in the early stages, very early stages of launching a new business. I want to launch a coffee brand, which I'm very passionate about, something I've been wanting to do for a long time. For about 12 years, I ran a website called Americana Mondays. It was a coffee culture website that I did short form films, photo essays, long form articles on people in the world of coffee. And I loved it and found a whole community of people around it. But this is separate from that. And I feel like I've put this self imposed deadline of it's got to be launched by 50 years old, which is 2 years from now. And that's a big ask of myself because I'm a commercial photographer for a living and I've been doing that for 26 years. But also my career's changed. I'm getting older. I don't live in Los Angeles anymore. And I'll talk about that in another video. That freaking jacked me up having, having to leave there, but that's a whole separate thing. And I'm trying to find the balance because I do think it also is regarding fatherhood as well. I feel that theme of you're running out of time, but I'm thinking about my children. My son is 8 years old. I mean, he's my freaking dude. He's my like best little friend, and him and I love to play. And he has like 1,000% energy from the second he wakes up to the minute he goes to bed. And I love this moment where he's at, where he just is so just like positive and energetic and is just loving life and everything about it. And I want to experience that with him because the weight of the world and the weight of life can bring me down sometimes. But when you're around him, forget about it. It's awesome. And then my daughter, who's 11 years old, is very different. She's fun and she's amazing, but she's also very independent. She's so artistic. She's so just like, when she gets on something, she's so focused. And I love this moment she's at because she's doing so much amazing work with her school and with her just beautiful art that she makes. And it's amazing. And I know that that's going to change as she gets into her teen years and everything. And I want to make sure that I'm taking these moments in. So in the sense of you're running out of time is I don't want to lose this time that I have with them. And I want to remember these times. But I feel like I don't even know what I'm saying. I think what it is I work well on deadlines sometimes when I'm like trying to practice or train for a race or I'm working on a new photo project and doing this or that. I give myself these deadlines so that I have focused time because I'm self-employed. I don't have a boss. So it's good for me to be like, okay, on this date it has to be done. And so it's hard though when it's so ambiguous, a new company, a new brand, fatherhood, being a husband, all the stuff with our life here in Connecticut now. It's a very different life than I ever saw for myself. It's cool. I'm all about it now, but it took a long time to get there. So I'm not sure what else to say, but I just wanted to see, is anybody else feeling this? Like you got this theme that's pushing you that says either you're out of time or you need to work harder, you need to do this. And I'm not trying to freaking go hustle culture on anybody. I lived that life before and that's not my world right now. But I do think that it is interesting to like have that kind of intention of if I am, then what do I do with my time? So yeah. All right, cool.